Hello, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Today I'll be looking at scalping when markets are consolidating. So we'll go right straight to the charts. All right. Okay, now we are in the charts and I'm using my Alveo software, which is the same as CTrader, only CTrader is a little better. So first we see that on the 5 minutes, it's almost like a consolidation, but we're not too sure it's consolidating or it's actually trending. We don't know. Okay, but if we look around there, we can almost say that it is consolidating. On the 1 minute, it's between this price and that, we can say it is consolidating. So the first thing you do is you actually try and make sure you know your last high and your last low. So in this case, my last high was actually from up here. Let me remove all these lines. Okay, there is that line and there's that line. So for this particular move, this was my last high. Okay, and this is my last low. So when we see that price has been playing around there for a while, even though it has come from down, I mean from up going down, our assumption is maybe it will break down, but we don't know. It could even break up. We don't know. All we know is the price is now going between this and that price. So the first thing we do is once we measure our last high and our last low so that we know around where the price is playing around. Then uh, we take aside, we say like now this price has come from up there. So we are assuming that actually it's going to go down. Okay. Better yet, instead of assuming, you go to the higher time frame and you look, and here I have actually drawn the support resistance all the way, for the hour. And it seems like the 1 hour time frame is targeting to reach this point here. It means it's coming down. Okay, so we can confidently say that in the 1 minute, possibly the market might be going down. But what we shall do, we shall just try and take advantage of this spot here and here. So as it goes up, actually, we're supposed to have measured 2 pips up and start taking sells. And every time it goes down, we actually take sells. So we missed the train a little bit, but that's what we're supposed to have done. So if we had measured, okay, then our first trade should actually have been around here. Around there, yep. So we're supposed to have entered trades from here. Right from here. Okay. But we missed it. So we still take trades. Now, from where we are right now, we can be making sure that between one layer of trades to the next, we have at least 2 pips. Why? Because we are scalping on a 2 pip profit. So I should have taken another layer of trades over here. So it's not too late. I can take another layer there, which means if the market takes profit, it will land me right. Okay. So that's 2 pips. Then the next layer of 2 pips is somewhere around there. Okay. So ideally, what we should be doing is we should be spacing our trades. So that's the second one. And then now I am actually taking trades around there. Okay. But actually what we're doing is we're measuring the last resistance or support. So from there, the next likely place, if it passes that, would probably be around there. And then if it passes there, then it will be there. So those are the places that I've marked that I need to be taking trades. So the first one is 2 pips. Then the next one is ideally 2 pips, or we look at the support or resistance. And each time it goes up, we take trades. So what I've done is I've broken them down. I should have taken 5 there, and then 5 there, and then 5, and so on and so on. I know that I have about 46 trades to go. So now on the next level, I'll take. So I think I have now 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Need one more. There. All right. So I've taken trades over there, which should take profit over here. 2 pips around there. Yep. And then, so if I can just move this a little bit. So these are now 2 pips. So when you're doing this kind of scalping, it'll never be perfect, like clean, It'll always look messy. But as long as in your mind you know what you're doing. So this is a layer of 2 pips. Okay, right there. So from there, that's one layer. Then this is the second layer of profits, 2 pips. Ideally, each time I go up, I'm supposed to be able to make sure that I know, like from here to here, 2 pips, then from there to there, averagely 2 pips, and then from there to there, 2 pips. All right. And then I have to like draw in the sand, like beyond what point do I want to stop taking trades? So for me, it will be at this point. If the market keeps going up beyond there, then at that point I will switch. I will no longer take sells. I may start considering doing buys. Okay, but that will depend now on where we are in these trades. So we are here for now. I'm still okay with taking shots up to there. If it goes beyond that, there I'm okay. And as you can see, there are still many layers up there. Now, when you have a big margin, then the best thing to do is to keep going until that last high. Okay, last high, which should be somewhere there. Okay, so in the meantime, I just have to keep waiting. Every time it goes up, take profit. I take sales. So right now we are here. And I've already taken a layer that will take profit around here. So it seems like that layer, the market must be turning. How do we know it's turning? Well, remember what we had talked about, the 3-bar reversal. Okay, so if the last low, in this case here, if this candle goes down below that, then I know for sure that it is, not for sure, but it's more likely than not going to go down. So this would be like the turning point right there. Okay, but it seems like it's going up. So as long as it's under, it's under there, I'll keep doing sells. Why? Because this is a consolidation. It is consolidating. Oh, sorry, this was some trades I had taken on CTrader. All right, so we are still here. And we'll keep taking sells. As long as it is still not under that, I'll keep taking sells. So I'm gonna wait until it gets there. Okay, I'll take, whoops. Supposed to take 5. So each time it goes up, I'll take some trades. Note that my trades are increasing here. They're increasing in fives. Okay. So 5, 5, 5. So let's see what happens around here. Okay. As long as, okay, now I'm going to take a few more trades. It's going up, just a few more. Now we are, if you look, this is a significant point. Okay. And what we're saying is we know that the general trend from the higher time frame is a sell. However, from the 5-minute, we were not sure. We were not sure. And even right now, even though my colors here are messy, okay, that's what we were seeing. Okay, so let's wait and see. So I'm trying to pace myself because I only have enough, a certain number of ammunition. In other words, if the trade is to decide to go all the way up, I have to make sure that I still have margin. So I'm not trigger happy. I'm taking a few trades here and there, but the idea is to make sure that I don't spend all my margin before before I reach my line in the sand. In other words, beyond what point I will not be willing to take any more sales. So I'm still fine. So my next target is up there. I'm waiting for it to get there. Ideally, if I had more margin, every time it goes up, I should be taking a trade. Up, I be taking a trade. Okay? But significantly, at that point, I should take more. And why? Because now, even if I take the trade, it will take profit way before this last point over here, okay? Which is okay. So I'm at 32. Okay, I can then try and do some cleaning here. The cleaning is where do I take this? If the market is to come back down, I need to make sure that it is going to take my profits, or at least I maximize on my profits. So I'll move this a little bit, and then these ones, I'll move them and maximize on them. Okay, so whenever the market is not moving the normal way, it's in a consolidation, it doesn't move much, so it can be kind of boring. So you have to be patient. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to move my profits to a place that a higher probability of taking profit. So, and that is that point over there. Okay, but I also need to move these ones down a little more. So now, as you can see, I have 3 clear take profit zones. Okay, and the reasoning is here there's some kind of resistance or support around here. Then here there is support, okay? And then here there is support. And ideally they should even have some over here, but I moved them up here. Rather, when I was trying to explain what is going on, I didn't take the trades early enough. here we are. So what I'll do, okay, the trades will be slow, like I said, because we are consolidating. Let me see if I can take 3 more. Nope, 35. 35 there. Yep. So up to here, we were not sure if it's going to go up or not. Or if it's going to, yeah, we were not sure. But then here, it is now clearly making a statement that it's not really going up. It's just playing around from here to here. So it's a bit tricky, but let's wait and see. So you see it goes up like that. I'm supposed to be taking a trade. So I'm going to take a trade. Okay. In the meantime, I'll pause the video and I will share with you as it starts coming down. Otherwise, the video will be very long. Just a quick update. This is where we are at. It looks like the market decided to move up. So it's not consolidating at that point where we thought it would. So remember, you are never sure, 100% sure of what the market will do. But we must always be ready to trade when it changes its tact or whatever is going on. Okay. So right now we are here. I think I have one more step. This one up here, where I had said beyond that, I will be changing tact to be doing buys, not sells. Now, if you look on the pips and realized we have minus 189 at minus 175. Okay? And it could even go, yeah, there it is, minus 200. So this is not for the faint-hearted. That's why sometimes if you're not sure of the market, you just take a pause and take a break until the market comes to you, or rather gives you the setup that you know how to trade. Okay? So I'll keep waiting. As you can see also in terms of my balance, okay, in terms of the trading balance, I am actually at minus 46. I've used all my trades, so I don't have any more margin. So if it continues up here, I have no choice but to start killing some of the heavy losses, okay? And hopefully we'll have to make it up when the market starts moving properly. All right, so it's right here, one more. So I'll pause the video and then I'll share as and when it happens. Okay, just a quick update. The market is turning, but the turning is not complete until we break that point. If the market closes anywhere below this line here, then we can say we have started our journey down there. So that to me will be the indication, the sign that the market has actually turned. So clearly it didn't. So we are waiting to see if this candle will be the one that will take us down. So I'll pause the recording and come back when. Okay, the market has turned and now it's starting to take profit as it comes down. So this will be the first layer of profits that it will be taking, this one here. And then there'll be a second layer, then third layer before it revisits this last point here. As you can see clearly the unrealized pips have actually jumped to minus 20. So once we finish this, we might just start seeing nothing but profit. Okay. All right. Okay, traders, we've taken our first set of profits. Okay. Now we are rallying to our second set of profits over here. And then our last set of profits. As you can see, we already have 43 unrealized pips. So it's taking now this one. At the high, we had minus 200 pips. So once again, Scalping is not for the faint-hearted, and especially when the market is behaving like this. When you're not sure where it's going, it's not for the faint-hearted. As you can see, it has actually come back, and it's coming back all the way, at least up to here. So we've already taken another 18 profits, the second last layer of profits, and then we are almost doing the last one. Please note that all this journey downwards, I have not taken any trade. All the trades were when the market was going upwards. Basically, I was counter trading. Okay, so here I was doing the buys. Okay, sorry, I can't try to that. But as you come down, the market is just rolling down by itself. So I was actually doing the buys on its way up. Oh, sorry, I was doing the sells. Oopsie, sorry. Ideally, the markets, people who are buying. That's why the market, is going up. Okay. But as for me, I was putting up sales. Every time it went up, I was putting up sales. So right here, we are having a bit of support zone, and that's why it is retracing a little bit, but it will come back. Okay, so I think the video, my intention was to make it short so that I can allow you guys time to ask questions. So what I'll do, I'll see if I can pause it and then open it up for questions, if any. All right. Okay, brothers and sisters, as you can see, all my profit targets have been taken. We are just closing on this last one. So, and my recording time is almost up. So I'm just waiting for this trade to finish up. And it is finished. There we go. That's a problem with my software. This software is not very efficient. It takes profit after the effect. Okay. So I think I will close the session and open it up for Q&A. All right. So as you can see clearly, I've made my 1% return, which is about 300 and something and 4 pips for that trading session. Not for the trading day, for the trading session. Okay, looks like this one there was no take profit. So I'm gonna close it there, and now we are open for questions. Again, my chat is a bit messy here, but the reason why I decided to just do this was I first thought that the market was just going to consolidate between 2 points here. Okay, between this point and that point, and in a way it did. It just went up, down, but we went into the market a little late in the game at this point. That's when we went in. So the first thing you do is you mark your high and you mark your low. And then from then on, you mark the places under which you are still going to be willing to take trades. So because the market came from up and we checked in the 1 hour time frame, we were expecting for it to break downwards. But for a while, we knew it would be stuck. At first, I thought it was going to be just here, but then apparently it's going to be stuck between these two. So yes, somebody might also claim that it is an uptrend, but an uptrend with this kind of movements is not usually very easy to trade. Okay. So I took it just as a scalping, that is moving sideways. So what I do then, I mark my significant points, which in this case was here, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there. Okay. After marking the significant points, every time the market went up, I will take sell. Okay. Every time the market went up, I would take sell, up, sell, up, sell, up, sell, until this point. This was my line in the sand. Beyond this point, I was going to switch to buys. But somehow, because I knew the market, at least kind of feeling the market would turn, this is what happened. Here it turned around, and then when I was sure that now it's going down, I just let it slide. Okay? So all the way up, I was doing sales, and when the market was actually going down, I was not doing anything. The market just came down by itself all the way. Okay, now you can ask questions, and we are done with this session.